James. 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 James.
Mary?
James.
Forgive me.
I told you that I wanted to die, James. I wanted the pain to end.
That's why I did it, honey. I just couldn't watch you suffer. No. That's not the whole truth. You also said that you didn't want to die. The truth is, part of me hated you for taking away my life.
You killed me, and you're suffering for it. It's enough, James.
Mary?
James.
Now I understand the real reason I came to this town. I wonder, what was I afraid of? Without you, Mary, I've got nothing. Now we can be together.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you. Waiting for you to come to see me. But you never do. And so I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. Something you'll never forgive me for. I wish I could change that. But I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here, waiting for you. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it all is. The doctor came today. He told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me, or maybe I just disgust you. I'm sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I just didn't want to accept it. I was so angry all the time, and I struck out at everyone I loved most. Especially you, James. That's why I understand if you do hate me. But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. We had some wonderful years together. Well, this letter's gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. That means that as you read this, I'm already dead. I can't tell you to remember me, but I can't bear for you to forget me. These last few years since I became ill, I am so sorry for what I did to you, did to us. You've given me so much, and I haven't been able to return a single thing. That's why I want you to live for yourself now. Do what's best for you, James. James, you made me happy.
Wow. I just realized my voice wasn't coming through. I didn't accidentally didn't turn it on. So what about Angela? Silent Hill 2, Enhanced Edition. These are all the people who worked on it, I guess. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure what I think about all this. To me, it's kind of like, I don't know. They're a bit too, like... I don't really find James very sympathetic. Because... like, I get it, but it's like... I don't know. He's not very sympathetic to me. I mean, I do get it. I don't know. I'm not sure what I think. Ending in water. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I like it. I think it's interesting. But like I don't know what. I'm looking at the strategy guide right now. So the in water ending. This ending is less likely to be the first you see unless you play the game in careless and self-destructive ways. What? Why was I self-destructive? Furthermore, you should also do things to discourage the Maria ending. Oh, a list of factors that will positively influence the achievement of the in-water ending is below. Furthermore, you should also do things to discourage the Maria ending. I don't know what the Maria ending is. So this says, if you use the examine command on the knife that Angela gives to James, that will cause something. Read the diary on the hospital rooftop. I don't remember any hospital rooftop diary. Listen to the recorded conversations on the headphones in the reading room of the Nightmare Hotel. Listen to the entire conversation of Mary in the sickbed in the last long corridor before the final boss. Even though you are seriously damaged and James's heart is palpitating, do not use recovery items straight away. Travel through several rooms in bad status and do this several times in the game. This ending is more likely to open if you previously cleared the rebirth ending, but not the in-water ending. This ending is more likely to open if you previously cleared the Maria ending, but not the in-water ending. If you don't hear the sickbed conversation in the last corridor, you've already done enough to guarantee the in-water ending will occur. So the Maria ending is the one you're most likely to see first. So what is the Maria ending? So more likely to finish with the Maria ending by behaving in the following manners. Oh, I guess they don't really tell you what happens in those endings. There's the rebirth ending, the leave ending, the dog ending. I don't know. I'll have to investigate the other endings. So I got like the bad ending, didn't I? What the heck? So what was I supposed to do? Like, not? What the heck, man? I play the game. How did I play the game in a careless and self-destructive? I'm just not very good. That's not self-destructive, that's just being a noob. Here, I'll show you what I'm reading the game guide right now. Let's check it out. Where is it? Is this it? Let me see. I don't see anything. Am I still streaming? Oh, here it is. I don't see anything. I see this. So now if I do a new game, I'll get like special stuff from it. I'm trying to show the game guide here. I don't know if you can see. I was checking that out. Let me put it in like full screen, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting. I don't know. I think that ending, James basically just commits suicide, which is pretty dark. I don't know if that's like the official ending. I think that's like the bad ending, which kind of sucks. I don't know why I would have gotten the bad ending. Like, I didn't think I played the game like in some kind of reckless manner. I don't know. I'll look into it, but it's a pretty cool game. It's interesting. I don't know how I feel, like... I'm not sure how I feel about it. It doesn't seem like a very good ending. Yeah, I don't know. But it's because I didn't do it, like, the proper way. I always hear people say this game is, like, the best game ever. I mean, I do like it. But, I don't know what I think about... Oh, look, now you see Maria. That's interesting. Oh, sorry, I wasn't streaming my game there for a second. I was looking at all this. Come on. Okay, there it is. I guess it shows Maria now. Oh, wait, no, now it shows James. Weird. Maybe that's because I was looking at the other game. Yeah, I don't know what I think about all this. Like, what? Let's look at our game result again. Hard, and water. I mean, what did I do that was so bad to get the in water ending? It is interesting, like, the letter. Like, does that mean that basically James was... He just took what he wanted from the letter, which was, oh, we should go back to Silent Hill. Because he was too kind of traumatized by the idea that Mary, in fact, had basically apologized for being, difficult, in her last moments. And she tried to be accountable, really, and say, oh, hey, Jane, I'm sorry. And ironically, of course, James does not do that. He says, I'm gonna find you. I guess I don't understand, like, what... Well, for one thing, I don't really understand James's, like, why does he kill Mary? Like, obviously, she is ill, I mean, she's depressed, like, and, it's not fun to take care of an ill person. Like, I know that, statistically speaking, it's very common for relationships to end when somebody is, like, sickly or dying. And I hear that it's also more common for men to, like, leave their wives and stuff like that than for, women to leave their husbands. Wives to leave their husbands, but, it's... Like, I get it, but I don't get, like, why. Like, what's so bad about it? Like, they show that one conversation where she's like, oh, James, I'm sick of this. But even at the end, she's very sympathetic. She's like, come tell me, like, things will be alright, or be here for me. Like, yeah, she was irritable, but it's not, like, to the extent that, it's some kind of horrible thing. So it just kind of makes James look like a kind of horrible person, really. Which I don't know if that's the intention. James doesn't seem like a terrible person, really. Let's see what happens if I start a new game. Or let's check out the sub-scenario. Or actually, let's just look at the main scenario. Normal mode. Normal riddle. Let's check this out just for a second. But I don't really see, like, what... Like, why does James do this? And it seems like in the in-water ending, it's basically saying that James drove into water, like as a way of, committing suicide. And
Mary, could you really be in this town?
he thinks he'll finally be with Mary in that way, by doing that, but I don't know, like, why. Like, would he be? I don't really understand how it works. Maybe. That seems like what Maria was saying in that final confrontation, that, oh, I won't let you be with Maria, or Mary, if you, do that. Or like, I won't let you die to be with Mary, basically, is what she's saying. In general, it makes you wonder, who is Maria, actually? Because clearly she's like she's like the dream version of Mary. Maria's like Mary if she were, hot and, kind of...
In my restless dreams.
Maybe it's to some extent, that Mary was too nice to James. I kind of wonder that.
You promised you'd take me there again someday.
Because Maria is sort of like,
Did.
she's sassy, right?
Well, I'm alone there now.
Just listening to this.
In our special place. Waiting for you.
So that was, they should have that little ellipses,
Letter. ... The name on the envelope said, Mary. My wife's name.
And that's because
It's ridiculous.
the ellipses there to me indicates that there was more to the letter. That's what I'm trying to say. But I don't know if that's really true.
I can't write a letter.
We know that there was, according to the ending, right?
That damn disease 3 years ago. So then, why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Does she mean the park on the lake? We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us, staring at the water.
Sorry, I made a noise.
Could we be there? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
It does make you wonder, like, what do these things mean? Like, what is Maria? Like, she does seem like a sort of wish fulfillment of James kind of selfishly wanting Mary to still be healthy, and not just healthy, but like, a kind of a perfect, like a being that is not, like an idealized image of her that is not actually what Mary is. And like, obviously James was not, he wasn't happy with Mary near the end there. That's kind of what I was thinking about, about Mary being almost too nice, or Mary being too nice, because Maria is kind of like, sassy, whatever. She kind of gives it to James a little bit, and is more like, I guess, confrontational than Mary seemed to be. I guess Mary was kind of, angry at the end due to her situation. But not quite in the same way. I don't know. But like, what does Maria do? Is it just like Maria's like the ultimate denial or avoidance? Cause that's kind of James's whole thing, is he wants to avoid this kind of reality that he did this thing that was bad, and and he wants her back, but it's like he doesn't. Like, does he really want her back, or does he just want, like, does he want Maria? Which I guess that's why one of the endings is the Maria ending. And it's interesting, like, the suicide, like, what does he expect to see if he commits suicide? Like, it's kind of a interesting thing. I mean, you have to wonder how he got to Silent Hill in the first place. He says that she died 3 years previously because of the disease, but is that actually true? To me, I wonder if she just got the disease 3 years ago, and that had, it made Mary not, be herself because she was sick, which, will change you if you're terminally ill. But is he saying that she really died 3 years? That because I'm thinking that maybe he just killed Mary, like, when the game starts. Like, he just killed her, is kind of what I'm thinking. Because I thought, oh yeah, it was a few years ago or something. But I don't know. Like, I think James is he's so wrapped up in it. Maybe even though it was a long time ago, it's still, like, in his mind. But I feel like it might have been, like, very recent. I don't know. I know that this game supposedly, like, takes place in his head, I guess. Though I don't know. Well, I don't know if it does take place. I don't know, it's hard to understand. To me, it doesn't seem that way. I mean, we know it looks like it seems like he doesn't, what is it? It doesn't seem like James actually, I think I lost my train of thought. It's pretty late at night. My brain's still burnt out from dying in that boss fight 10 million times. But, like, I don't know at the end if James was, like, because at the end it seems like James goes into his car, and it looks like he's carrying Mary, right? And he puts her in the car and he drives into the water and, presumably drowns. Self-drowning suicide. To try not to say on YouTube, because I know it's like a bad word on YouTube or something. It doesn't really matter, probably. But, it doesn't seem like, because where we were at in the game, the car wasn't there, so it's like, maybe, is the whole game just happening, like, in that area? I don't know. You know what I mean? So I'm not explaining it very well.
Excuse me,
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Lost?
Yeah. I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But
Yes?
I think you'd better stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Is it dangerous?
maybe. And it's not just the fog either.
Okay, I got it. I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just, I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going to town either way.
But why?
I'm looking for someone.
Who is it?
Someone very important to me. I'd do anything if I could be with her again.
too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry. It's not your problem.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
Interesting that she mentions her father and brother. I wonder who her brother is, really. Eventually we learned about her dad. He ain't right. But yeah, I wonder, like, does the game just take place, like, is James just in the car? Maybe he's just killed Mary, and he's just kind of sitting in the car, kind of, you know, having a fever dream or something. I don't know, it's interesting to think about, though. But, like, what is Silent Hill? Like, is it a place? It does seem like it is psychological in some way. But is it just like a personal hell for each person, or is it like a, you know, place of... It does seem like they're meant to learn something, or come to some sort of conclusion. I do kind of feel like I need to see the other endings. And I feel burnt out from freaking getting so wrecked in that final fight. I was really approaching it the wrong way. I shouldn't have insisted on using the stupid great knife. Chainsaw, sick. I heard that you can get this. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I just don't really know. It's interesting to think about. So I guess I seem unsatisfied. Which I guess is because I sort of am. Like, I knew that the game was kind of like this, but I didn't really know. Well, plus I think I got the bad ending too, so that kind of sucks. And I don't know why. Like, what the heck was I supposed to do? But I think that it is, like, interesting. But to me, most of this stuff was kind of already, like, I feel like they should have delved more into it, into the game to some extent. Maybe. I don't know. I think that, I don't know what... I don't know. Like, what is Silent Hill? Is it like... Maybe I'm overthinking it, I suppose. But I would like to see the other endings. It seems like one ending you just kind of accept Maria. You're like, okay. You know, this is my new wife. This is my new Maria. And it seems like in that scenario, you're basically kind of, you're living in your own fantasy. Maybe that's what those memos were about. There's a memo about 3 different, like, people, 3 different patients who were, like, crazy or whatever. Maybe it was about, like, kind of a reference to what the endings were. I don't know. I think that, so that would be, like, kind of the what do they call it? Self-reassurance, self-comfort ending. And the ending I got was, like, the kind of, I don't know, just the, like, despair ending or something. So, like, I mean, this is still the denial, I feel like. Because it seems like him committing suicide is, like, kind of in of itself like a selfish act, because Mary says, you know, live for yourself. Mary wouldn't want him to do that. She wouldn't have probably wanted him to actually come here to Silent Hill in the first place. I mean, maybe like if there is a real Silent Hill, maybe she would have wanted him to go there. But she wouldn't have wanted him to, you know, have this like kind of self-indulgent adventure because she said not to in her letter. Like, I mean, that's exactly what she said. I mean, to some extent, I guess you can't blame James for being traumatized. But it's his own fault. Like, why didn't he just not kill her? I don't know. That's mostly what I feel is like James is not very sympathetic. And I still would kind of like to know, like, why? Like, why did he do it? Like, I understand, but I mean, surely you gotta have a better reason than just like, my wife's annoying. She's got the disease. But, I don't know. But yeah, the in-water ending does not really feel like something that like Mary would want for James. Like, and it seems like for James himself, it's like not. I mean, he's not even really committing suicide out of guilt. He just wants to be with Mary. And what is Mary gonna think with all these? I mean, maybe she'll want to be with him, I guess. But would she? I don't know. Like, he's not really looking super great. He doesn't come out of all this looking very good. It kind of begs the question of what was he actually like in their relationship anyway. Especially considering how, you know, wrapped up he is in like the Maria kind of fantasy. But then who's Laura? Like, I was kind of hoping these things would get cleared up in the game itself. I didn't know I was gonna just have to speculate, which is not bad, but I was hoping like they would kind of give us some answers. Because they say, you know, she was in the hospital with Mary. Or not Maria, Laura was in the hospital with Mary. And they were both taken care of by the same nurse. And to me, I kind of thought that maybe Laura was like a facet of an aspect of Mary. I kind of thought that about Maria too, but now I think Maria is probably just, you know, James trying to cope, basically. Or I don't know, cope or live in a fantasy. Well, I mean, here, let me skip through this. If he was just trying to live in a fantasy with Maria, why does he not, like...
Is he dead?
Why does he not just accept Maria, like, from the get-go?
Not human.
Clearly he does want to be with Mary. So maybe he is kind of trying to... Like, he does have that fantasy, but he's not necessarily entirely embracing it unless you get that ending. And is it a bad ending if that's like, would Mary want him to be happy even if it was like in some insane way like that? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
To me, I think like psychologically that's realistically like not
This thing broken?
a very good idea. Oh crap, I forgot. You hear Mary's voice on there. Or maybe Maria, I don't know. But, yeah, Maria is interesting. It does seem like there's kind of like That's why I don't feel like it's entirely taking place within his mind. Because it feels like there's kind of like a... like he's being torn in different directions. It's kind of like which is which, like, where is he? He's trying to figure out which way to go. It does seem fitting that Mary herself is not a delusion that he has. Like, he doesn't talk to Mary, he just talks to, you know, Maria or Laura or, you know, whoever. Because Mary's not really the first thing on his mind. Like, he is kind of selfish, I would say. Well, I mean, he's gotta be selfish, because that's really kind of why he killed her. I don't know. Is that true, though? Maybe I'm being too negative about James. I mean, Mary did say that she, you know, messed things up. And was, like, you know, very angry or whatever. It's just, I don't know, it's hard to, like, kind of... It's hard to side with James in that regard. It's like, man, that's pretty cold. And what the heck, she's gonna die anyway. Why do you have to kill her? Like, she's not gonna... Like, it does seem very selfish to me. But clearly he is remorseful, I would say. Otherwise, like, the game probably would not be happening at all. I don't know, it's interesting. But I guess what I don't like in that regard is, like, in real life, like, people who do stuff like that, who are, like, murderers and stuff, they're generally not, like, I don't think they feel conflicted. Like, I like true crime stuff, and usually they're just kind of, like, terrible people. I don't know. Which maybe that is James. Like, he's certainly not, like, a heroic kind of guy. And I guess Silent Hill is, like, his punishment. But I don't know. It doesn't even really feel like a true punishment, because he kind of, like... I don't know. I mean, it is. But it's kind of weird. I don't know. It's interesting. I'll have to read about, like, theories and stuff. But that's, like, what is Silent Hill? I don't know. Is it, like, a purgatory? I thought maybe James was dead. Or I guess maybe on the edge of living. Or maybe, like, Silent Hill's where people go if they commit suicide. But it seems more like Silent Hill is somewhere where people go as, like, punishment. But I don't really feel like James is being punished to, like, the same extent as... Well, and why are some of these people being punished? Like, Angela killed her dad, it seems like. But Angela's dad was abusing her, I mean, what the heck? That's not really bad. I mean, maybe it's just they feel that they should be punished. So it's kind of like a self-imposed punishment kind of thing. Which is sort of interesting. And that would make more sense, like, with Angela. Because she seems to kind of have that mindset. That she had done something wrong. Or that her dad was, like, acceptable in the things that he did. Just memos. I wonder who this guy is anyway. And a lot of these people do describe them as demons. Which kind of makes it seem like a hell type place. But it does seem kind of like self-imposed. I don't know like what the deal is with Eddie in that regard. Like is he kind of the same way? Like, I don't know, he seems different than the other two. Well, it does seem like Eddie was mistreated by his father. Like, I think they said he was like, you know, some no good, like, bum or something. You know, of that nature. Which is, you know, not cool. But it doesn't seem anywhere near as bad as, like, the way Angela was treated. But that said, James wasn't really treated that bad either, so it's like, well, I don't know that... Is this the apartments? They don't die even with that? I thought they died right away on normal mode. What the heck? Oh my gosh, screw this. But yeah, I don't know really. It's hard to kind of come to a conclusion about it. But it does seem like Silent Hill is meant to be some kind of like vehicle for self-development or something. That makes it sound like very nice. Not like it means it seems like it's a place where they're supposed to learn something, like a purgatory type thing. Where you go there first and then you go somewhere else afterwards to like once you graduated out of it. Or something. I don't know. But it doesn't seem like, I don't know, it doesn't really feel like they're pointing you like the self-development thing. Like, it doesn't seem like they're like, you know, trying to save you or something. Like, Maria doesn't seem to be trying to save James. And Maria does, like, she does have that kind of, like, devil on the shoulder, vibe or aesthetic to her. And Mary does kind of seem almost like an angel in comparison. I was thinking about that when I made my thumbnail for this, which it's gonna be all messed up now because I did like 2 or 3 streams or something. I was having so much trouble with it. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I'll have to like edit them together or delete one or... I don't know, it didn't end up being as orderly as I would have liked because that stupid boss fight took me forever. But yeah, I don't know, it's a very interesting game. Laura to me seems like she must represent like some element of Mary. Because she was in the hospital with Mary and maybe she's kind of Mary's like, I don't know, maybe she's Mary's soul. Probably not her soul. I don't know. I mean, maybe she just is Mary. Or she's like... Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Let's see, we find Mary's clothing in this hotel. I wonder if just walking forward will kill him with this. I also thought they would maybe explain James's like military jacket. Like, was he in the military or something? I don't know. But I guess they're all just sort of tortured souls in Silent Hill. Regardless of, like, the overall... Like, I don't necessarily think that Silent Hill's location matters really that much. It's interesting to have Mary's clothing on just a mannequin. Like, is that how he views her? Maybe? Or how he thinks that I don't know though, it doesn't really seem like James, like, is totally... Like, he doesn't, like, view Mary as, like, an object or something. But, like, Maria seems almost kind of like that. She seems more like that than with Mary. So it's kind of like, you know, what's that all about? But yeah, I do kind of wonder what people say, like, what's the takeaway, I guess? I don't know. And at the end, of course, we have those two Pyramid Head fights where basically I don't know if it's already said, but it seems like they're pretty much just, like, they are James. Just being, like, James judging himself. It's interesting, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of, like, I almost feel like this would be better just as, like, a movie. It seems kind of crappy to say. I don't, like, it's very spooky and everything, but it's like, is it, like, the best thing for a video game? I don't know. It's, like, so dark. And I always hear it's, like, the best game ever. And I do really like it. Like, I think it's interesting. But, like, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. But yeah, I'm curious I do want to see what the other endings are. I don't know if I'll try to get them or if I'll just watch, like, a video and see that way. But, it's a cool game. I gotta look more into it, deep lore. I'm still not totally sure if I like Silent Hill. I do like certain things. Like, I like the sound design a lot. Mostly the music. I like how spooky it is. But it's very, like, I don't know, like, it's kind of dark and it's, like, draining, I feel like. You don't really feel like, I don't know, there's not, like, it's not very cheerful, which is not bad, but, like, it's not, like, it's just kind of depressing, which I guess is the point, I suppose. But to me, it feels like there should be a little more, like, of something. Maybe I'm missing the point because I'm being too negative about James. I don't know. I felt like I thought James would have a little more, like, reason for doing it. I mean, he smothered her with a pillow. Like, even that is kind of. There are nicer ways to kill somebody. If they're sick, you could just, like, inject them with something, you know? Or have them take, like, some pills, or, like, smothering them. That's pretty messed up. I know it seems like gentle because a pillow, but it's basically the same thing. It's like strangulation or something. Just, like, more gentle. I don't know. It's interesting. And I don't understand, like, Angela this place, and like, why is Angela there? Like, she just seems like she's kind of, like, a normal, not normal person, but, like, a traumatized person. She doesn't really seem like somebody who needs to be punished for anything. I mean, I guess murder itself is bad. I mean, it is bad, but, like, it's not. Like, hers is arguably, like, self-defense, right? I mean, maybe. I'm not sure what I think. Maybe I'll make a video about my thoughts. We'll have to see. What are these W's? But yeah, I'm glad I could finish it at the very least, and hopefully, I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll try to get a better ending. We'll see. I gotta figure something out. Anyway, thanks for watching, people. Gotta get to bed.